Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy KJ5 to the 2. You're listening to
Yo, what they do? Your boy Official, and I just came by to encourage my brother SA with ampedradio and whoever else is part of this.
Yo, what's good, fam? This your boy DM, and you listening to SA from Death to Self Records on ampedradio. Check it out.
Covered in the blood while he hung, cause he drifted wet. While he was in the garden.
What up? It's your boy Bishop Chase, man. You know, just wanted to leave a shout out to my man SA. Man, you doing big things, man. Keep repping Christ. You know, keep doing what you're doing. I love what you're doing with the show, man. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Youngtown.
Girl, LS.
Freshman.
This is Kim Frank.
I just want to encourage y'all to be checking out ampedradio, one of the hottest radio shows on the web right now, for your music to be played as well as other music to be played as well as your music and stuff like that. Hey, you listening to ampedradio. You know what I mean? Just keep doing what you do, man. God moves. Alright, bro. One love.
Keep it locked right here.
What's good, everybody? Mic check 1 2 and 2. This is your boy SA, CEO of Death to Self Records. Check us out, death2selfrecords.com if you're not on the website right now. Today it is our New Year's episode. Last week, I hope you guys enjoyed the very merry special Christmas special episode. So today is our New Year's, and we're going to be talking about a reflection on 2011, how it's been, some of our observations, some of the highlights of this year. I brought two co-hosts with me for this episode. I got my family with me, because as you know, when it comes to the new year, you reflect on family first and then everything else. So we got some music, guys, some new tracks, and some songs that we played last time, so check it out. You're in the mix with SA and fam right here on ampedradio.
Chose to demonstrate his love. God chose to demonstrate his love. Chose to demonstrate his love. Demonstrate his love. And send his only son. Preaching the true gift. Love. God chose to demonstrate his love. Chose to demonstrate his love. Demonstrate his true gift. His only son. Could it be the risen king wrapped in swaddling clothes of a dead man? Wise men only sing gold, frankincense, and myrrh laid out at his feet. Yet we wrapped up in Black Friday. Give me this, give me that, and please leave me the receipt so I can take it back. Appreciate the school clothes, could use the shoe though, cause these ain't quite the J's I wanted. It's cool though, I'm well overdue for a lesson in the birth of Christ. What he came here for, who he came here for. Home blind, lame, poor. You mean it really ain't about the gifts, really ain't about the tree, more about the souls of all those slain overseas, giving their lives as a gift to let freedom ring in the hearts of the lost, preaching of the true gift, strung out on the cross. J-E-S-U-S, not Santa Claus.
Celebrate, celebrate, our Savior we celebrate, holy is his name. This is our caroling, thankful for the joy he brings. Our people sing songs of the cheer, Christmas is here. Merry Christmas, he's the gift to all of us.
Tripping off the fall, people at the mall. People in the line steady buying a lot of merchandise. Why am I tripping though? Nothing wrong with buying things. I am in the same line, about to spend a lot of green. But there is a problem and people need to know. We offend the holy God, I'm about to yell it in the stove. See, once upon a time, but this is not a fairy tale. God created man and we sin, I know it very well. Plus you know it too, look at you, you racked up. Ain't no telling what you do just to get your stacks up. Get God in his grace, chose to demonstrate his love and send his only son, Jesus Christ, to shed his blood. Came down, first he lived a perfect life, was the perfect sacrifice. You should worship him tonight, he wore the crown.
See, Jesus, he invaded just so you can be related. The season is celebrated cause of him.
God chose to demonstrate his love.
Chose to demonstrate his love.
Demonstrate his love.
And send his only son.
Celebrate, celebrate, a Savior we celebrate. Holy is his name. This is our caroling, thankful for the joy he brings. Gave me the ring while people sing songs of the cheer. Christmas is here. Merry Christmas, he's the gift to all. Merry Christmas, he's the gift to all of us.
This is not your ordinary radio station. No. All the way from the Bronx, New York, down to Forney, Texas. This is ampedradio, brought to you by Death to Self Records.
Get well soon, right? Man, I hope that thing clears up, cause that is nasty. You've been walking around carrying that. That's kinda nasty. Clean it up, man. Walk into it. Grab your bubble goose fleece. I'm a cold-blooded beast when I utter my speech on butter beats from the most gutter streets to the most luxurious. I flow fast and furious. The forecast is frigid. Freestyle written. I'm a riot when I rip it. Gifted, tired with it, ripping on the rhythm. I don't rhyme about the frivolous. Forget about it. Authentic. The sugar plums plummet. Passion in my voice, cause it comes from the stomach. So what you feed on is the type of tip you be on. Fake fraud or phenom. Wake up, dream on. I stay in high demand. You know, China, Japan, cause I light up the jam. No magic tricks, a sleight of the hand. Braille Briz gon' sell a Brazil. Move to Brazil. Get well soon, the kid's ill. I'm taking off. Write me a card. When I return, I'm coming back on a lightning rod. We gotta get well soon, cause we're all so sick. We gotta get well soon, cause we're all so sick. Get well soon. Get well soon. Get well soon. Get well soon. I'm under the weather the storm, try to get better. Wait until the weather is warm, but will it ever change if I don't change? If all I do is complain, then it stays the same, and I can't stay here. Let's make that clear. I don't want next year to be like last year. I don't wanna feel like I'm always trapped here. It's bigger than my record sales and rap career. Rap with me, what if I snap like bear traps? You feel that like gorilla slaps on bare backs. Embarrass my enemies, expose the Pharisees, give them a taste of their own disease. And they don't like that when animals attack. Who gave the prisoners cannonballs and gats? Who's the real ones and who's the rats? It's hard to tell cause the sickness is so easy to catch. We gotta get well soon, cause we're all so sick. We gotta get well soon, cause we're all so sick. Get well soon. Get well soon. Get well soon. Get well soon. I hope it's not contagious. Somebody call me a doctor. I hope it's not contagious. If it is, then you got it. I hope it's not contagious. Somebody call me a doctor. I hope it's not contagious. If it is, then you got it. Lord, please, won't you heal me? Open my eyes, reveal the real me. Help me see, help me be healthy and free. Help me see, help me be healthy and free. Lord, please, won't you heal me? Open my eyes, reveal the real me. Help me see, help me be healthy and free. Help me see, help me be healthy and free. We gotta get well soon, cause we're all so sick. We gotta get well soon, cause we're all so sick. Get well soon. Get well soon. Get well soon. Get well soon. For real.
And garnished with anxiety. Although it seems like a heavy meal, dessert would be much lighter. Please excuse my messy outward appearance, but I assure you that this waitress is beautiful on the inside.
Yeah. Check this out in 2011. thought you took us down, right? Not gonna happen. We ain't going nowhere. We're stopping. Yo, babe, get 'em.
And no matter who you think you are, God will use me to bring you all down. You cannot take my family down. I am standing between you now.
What you really want, what you really want, what you really need, what you expecting. Who you think you are, who you pretending. What you really want, what you really want, what you really need, what you expecting. Who you think you are, who you pretending.
Yo, let me tell you now what the deal is. So many people suffer from the devil's hit list. Yo, I'm on Jesus' wish list, wishing just to see me live. Joy, I feel this. Yeah, I don't have to fear this. I never get oppressed, cause now I insist. I won't back down, I will resist this. Devil, you will flee, cause God is in this. Devil, you will flee, got no power over me. No matter what you try, you will never succeed. This is how it's gonna be, better look, you will see. I will never go away, you ain't getting to me. So devil, you will leave from a family. You ain't stepping on me, reverse the scenery. Yeah, I used to be afraid, now I'm laughing. You can never affect me, no matter what happens. Ha, ha.
And no matter who you think you are, God will use me to bring you all down. You cannot take my family down. I am standing between you now.
What you really want, what you really want, what you really need, what you expecting. Who you think you are, who you pretending. What you really want, what you really want, what you really need, what you expecting. Who you think you are, who you pretending.
I'm there, that's right, he's with me. I know that I'm my own, I can't defeat thee. But now I'm here and I'm smiling freely. You can never take me down, so stop believing. Yeah, and I'm coming with a vengeance. Coming from a God, man, he will end this. So hold tight like he needs suspenders. When he's fighting on his own, there's no repentance. He will end this, crushing all offenses. You, it doesn't make sense, you become my past tense. Verbally a masking, you stop bragging. You will never have me, I will keep on rapping. Fierce on the dragon, liar and a hag. And nothing you can do can never take me down, man. Figure it out, this is what I'm about. Hope you get scared now, cause I'm taking you out,
And no matter who you think you are, God will use me to bring you all down. You cannot take my family down. I am standing between you now.
What you really want, what you really want, what you really need, what you expecting. Who you think you are, who you pretending. What you really want, what you really want, what you really need, what you expecting. Who you think you are, who you pretending. What you really want, what you really want, what you really need, what you expecting. Who you think you are, who you pretending. What you really want, what you really want, what you really need, what you expecting. Who you think you are, who you pretending.
I'm there to defeat you. That was our song, actually. It's called I'm There from my CD, Refined by Fire, released on May of 2011. You guys can go to our website, www.def2selfrecords.com. That's def, the number 2selfrecords.com to pick it up. It's only $10. Support your fam. Help out a boy. The song right before that was actually a song sent to us by DNL. He had submitted a song to us previously. This was actually a remix of Braille known as Get Well Soon. This is the Get Better remix. So hope you guys like that. As always, you could check us out on iTunes and on YouTube. So, you know, subscribe and you'll get these episodes sent to you whenever we have it. So guys, this is our New Year's episode, and I just want to wish you guys a very happy holiday season. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Like I said earlier, when we introduced this episode, I brought along with me some family members, because when I think about the new year, I think about everything that's important to me and everything that I thank God for daily. One of that is, of course, family. So I want to introduce them right now. This here is my wife, Brittny Torres.
Hey guys, what's up?
That's my wife, and as you know, if you didn't know, she was actually the singer on the I'm There song. She was the one singing I'm There, I'm There. And also, he's a guy from my CD as well. He's my brother-in-law. This is Jered, or JPZ. Say what's up, my man.
What's up, people?
Yeah. So what is your stage name, Jered? Is it JPZ or what?
They call me Jerediah.
Jerediah. So that's what you're going with?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It changes.
It changes?
Show to show, yeah.
Okay. Because I have you listed as Red on the CD.
Well, that's good too. Yeah.
Okay. If you don't know, if you guys haven't copped the CD yet, Jered appears on my CD, Refined by Fire. And actually, you should know him by now because he, if you see me on some shows, he was my original hype man for a couple years. And also, he is on the Refined by Fire song, what was it? Make Me Stronger with Mike Dolo and Joey, which on the track they listed as Jane Red.
Yeah, guys, y'all should check out the music video on the Death to Self record.
That's right.
Page.
So you're Red on that song, right?
That's right.
And Joey's Jay.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, my name is Jered, and well, my real name is Jerediah, and over the years it's gotten shorter, so that people call me Jered, and then some people call me Jer Bear or something like that.
Bear.
Jer. And then so finally one of my teachers asked me what my nickname was, and I was like, it's Red. So I just took off the first 2 letters off my name and the last 3 off.
Red. Is red your favorite color?
It actually is.
It actually is, so it makes sense.
That's right.
So then Jay, I guess just because Joey starts with the letter J.
Joseph Alton Evans. That's his initials.
Oh, you know, that's the first time. Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Jay is J-A-E as is listed in the credits, and that's because those are his initials.
That's right.
So that actually makes sense. I thought it was just some kind of random.
No, his actually makes sense.
Yeah. Well, sometimes he makes sense. Not always. Sometimes. But yeah, you can check it out on our YouTube page. The official music video is out, and it's featuring Jay and Red and Mike Dolo, who's a friend of mine from New York City. Half of the video was shot in Dallas, and the other half was shot in New York. So yeah, there we go. That's the introduction to the family. And I asked them to step in for this episode because we are reflecting on some of the events that happened in 2011. As you know, we are actually in the last Saturday of the year. Spooky.
It's the last day of the year.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So today is officially New Year's Eve, isn't it?
That's right.
Wow. How do you guys feel about that?
Kind of good. Kind of glad to start New Year off.
Yeah.
Amen to that one.
You guys ready for some new things coming up next year?
The new semester of college, yeah. Ready to start it.
Wait, this is your freshman year, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my second semester coming up.
Wait, second semester of college?
Second semester of my freshman year.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I thought you hadn't started yet.
No, man.
I'm thinking of Julie or something. Julie's my sister. So anyway, guys, in our little brief discussion, I wanted to sort of go back and forth between my brother-in-law and my wife about some of our impressions of 2011, what we thought. I would have thrown out a blast on this, but to have you guys call in like I did last episode, but it was just too much going on, so didn't really have a chance to do so. So let me ask Brittny. Let me ask you first, since you're just kind of looking around. Oh, just so you guys know, we are in the New York room, which you can see us on our YouTube channel. The New York room is our in-house studio, our recording studio. So you can check out the video. There's a little tour, and you can see how it looks. So we're like in this really. It's the only painted room in the whole house.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, Brittny, you don't have to be deep, you don't have to go all, you know, spiritual, philosophical, whatever, but what are some of your observations of 2011? What were some of the things that, when you reflect back, what really stands out to you, if anything? You can talk about a personal situation or whatever's on your heart.
Well, 2011, lots went on this year. It was a pretty good year overall. God has provided. He has always been there, as he always is faithful.
That's right.
I guess it was a tough year also in the fact that I lost one job, gained another 2 months later, lost that one 3 months later, and finally a month and a half later got 2 part-time jobs and been working those ever since. Thankfully, I have those. But also the fact that you had some job lost too as well.
Yeah.
It's just been a tough year financially for us, but you know what? I'm not complaining because God has provided everything that we've needed. We've been getting help from left and right, and we're not like living above our means or anything, but God is providing, so
yeah,
I think that's good. Yeah,
absolutely. I worked for 2 churches simultaneously from the months of January all the way down to, I think it was June. Was it June or July? Was it June or July?
Early July.
Around there, right?
Yeah. Like 2 weeks after I lost my job, they said, "Oh, you're not hired anymore. You're fired." Not fired, but we're gonna let you go.
From The Verge, right?
From The Verge, yeah. 2 weeks after I lost mine.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. I was a graphic designer for both churches, the one in Dallas, which is called The Verge, and the one here in our home church, the CGC, or Covenant Generations Church. And nothing against either church. I mean, you know, I love them to death. It was just, you know, strictly financial issues. I mean, the economy has affected everybody. So they couldn't afford to keep me on, and they let me go from The Verge in July, and then the job with Covenant Generations Church, they let me go September. But yeah, but they blessed us for the month of October, so I didn't really have to do much. I'm still, you know, I still got my usual salary. But yeah, it was just crazy. I mean, you know, financially speaking, what we make now, we should not be able to afford our bills, right? It's
right.
like, it's just, you know, just crazy how God continually supports us. What about, was it last year when we got that anonymous blessing?
It was 2 year. Was it last year or 2 years? Well, anyway,
That was 2010.
You had lost your job again.
I've been losing jobs left and right.
Or no, you had left your job. No,
The
you
Lowe's
lost
one?
it.
No, it was Lowe's, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, you weren't working, and we were about to be out of money and have to start using credit cards again. And all of a sudden, two things happened actually. Somebody gave us $1,000, and then about a month and a half later or so, like somebody, you know, the person that gave us $1,000 didn't even know us, and we didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
But about a month and a half later or so, we had my boss actually backed into my car.
Yeah.
And it's just like a scrape, but it was like a $2,000 scrape. And so we got the check from the insurance, and we couldn't pay our bills then. So guess where that money went?
Yeah, straight to paying the bills.
Yeah, and we were surviving. We weren't supposed to make it past January of 2 years ago.
Yeah. And 2 years later, we're still paying the bills.
We're making it.
I mean, by the skin of our teeth. Skin of our teeth. But you know what? God is faithful. I mean, he is. I mean, we, by all logic, we should not be able to, you know, pay our bills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, we say all this just kind of sharing our personal testimony as an encouragement because, you know, in the natural, honestly, we shouldn't be able to, you know, I mean, we have a beautiful home, mortgage is paid off, we have a car, which we don't pay any car payments on it. You know, not many people can say that, and you know, we don't deserve it any more than anyone else. But the fact is that when we feel like all else fails, and we have no reason to, you know, we don't have the ability to be able to pay for these things on our own, God is right there, and God has been the one providing our needs, right?
Definitely.
He is our provider, our supporter. So I'm gonna ask Jered now. Because Jered, you know, he's got a new lease on life, you know, being a college student, college freshman.
Yeah.
But he's always, I mean, he's got the love of God in his heart. And he's always, you know, witnessing to people. And he's just not ashamed about it. So, Jered, the question goes to you, man. What are some reflections on 2011? What have you seen? What means the most to you and all that jazz?
Like personally, or just what I've seen in general?
You could go either way. Either way.
Well, that's cool because my answer applies for both anyway.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I've just personally, internally dealt with a lot of tearing down and rebuilding up, and just a lot of stuff that I was dealing with that I had to, you know, just like set aside and, you know, say, God, it's your will and not mine. And so God like strengthened me up and built me up through me letting go of certain things, and same thing, you know, with people around me, and also organizations and stuff. Just things that my church is doing too, getting rid of certain things and then starting new things. I just saw a lot of you know, getting rid of certain things and building other things up, and I've seen God strengthen certain things through that, and so I think that's what I've seen mostly this year is like just a lot of renewing and refreshing.
Yeah, and that's all happened in the course of 2011.
Yeah, that's right.
So what do you see? What do you see as far as everything that you just mentioned? What do you see that happening next year? If you do,
I see the fruits of that rebuilding coming in place. It's like it's like if you build a store or something, you know, you got the building done now. Now it's time to sell the stuff, or time to get the word out there, or whatever, you know, is going on there.
So like this year was more of a time of preparation.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And then next year is going to be kind of the reaping of the harvest.
That's right. I'm believing,
awesome, man. And tell us a little bit about where you're from, like, you know, because we're here in the Dallas area, but you're in the East Texas area, and just from my personal experience, there's quite a difference culturally. So how is it down there, like, in reference to what you're going on, what you're experiencing?
Well,
that's a valid question. I don't know.
It's a valid question. I just don't understand it fully. Like,
I'm trying not to be as deep. I want to give the crowd something, but you know,
in relativity to where I'm at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, how is it different from dealing with that stuff down there and up here? Or?
Yeah. How is East Texas?
East Texas, well, it's pretty good, I guess. It's.
I have a tendency to do this.
Well, I hate to stereotype, but I'm from there, so I guess I can. But a lot of people are more closed-minded down there, and that can be a bad thing or it can be a good thing. So,
yeah,
okay, maybe not.
Okay, go either way.
Yeah, but like just coming up here, I learned that a lot more people are a lot more open to different things, or trying different things, or change and stuff. Yeah, and but you know, so it's just you deal with a lot more in Texas, or I mean East Texas. A lot more people are just like more stubborn and don't want to change certain things or anything. It's more culturally based. The culture doesn't move as much as up here. It's daily changing up here. You know?
Yeah. That was my experience living there for the first 9 months. I got married. So we lived in Marshall for what was it, 9 months? Yeah. And that was definitely my experience too. I mean, you know, like Jered said, it could go either way. It could be good being close-minded, because you don't want to be open-minded to things that you know are sinful, you know, and you don't want to be, what was I saying? You don't want to be open-minded to those things, but you also don't want to be close-minded to when God's moving, because, for instance, Jered participates from time to time with a group called Modern Miracle. And Modern Miracle, they're a rock band. They have a little screamo in there. And I know not every church supports that. Just like not every church supports what I do, doing hip-hop. Which, you know, from my perspective, can, you know, in that term of closed-mindedness, can be a bad thing, because God uses anything. You know, there's this rapper that I know, his name is Richie Righteous, and he was on a documentary, right? He said that, you know, it's amazing how the devil can supposedly use anybody that he wants to tear people down to bring on his destruction and his evil will. But when it comes to the things of God, God is somehow limited. You know, when the Word of God says that if no one worships me, the stones will. You know, that's powerful, because that says that, you know, God can use anything and everything. God's used the devil in the Bible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, God's all powerful. The devil has no power. In fact, he couldn't do what he's doing now without, you know, God's permission. Just like in the book of Job, the torment that Job went through.
Yeah.
You know, he couldn't. What happened? Satan had to go to God first, right? He had to go to him and ask for permission. So, I mean, it's just ridiculous. You know, God's definitely using Modern Miracle in a big way, and God's using, you know, all the Christian rock groups, all the Christian hip hop groups. You know, was that too deep?
No, that's not too deep. And I was gonna say about Job, you know, how you know, the devil said, you know, just let me have Job for a little bit, and so that I can, you know, prove to you, God, that, you know, he'll go astray.
Yeah.
And you know, I was just thinking about the trials that going through 2011 and all this, and coming up in 2012, and just want to remind you guys that are listening that those trials that you go through, they aren't only a way to, you know, be built up in yourself, you know, like Paul said, you know, rejoice in those things, but rejoice in those also that you're proving the devil wrong, you know, saying, no, devil, you don't have it. Just like, you know, your song, you know, that y'all sang about that kind of, I don't know what it's called.
Which one? There's a lot.
Yeah, but, you know, just, you know, rejoice in your trials that you may overcome and be built up in Christ, but you can also prove the devil wrong, you know.
That's right.
And so it's a spiritual warfare.
That's right. Definitely.
That's all I got to say about that.
No, that's deep, brother.
Yeah, you seemed to go kind of on a tangent for a little while. I didn't expect that to come up. But you were talking about being open-minded and closed-minded. It reminded me of a quote my teacher had on his door. It said, "Be open-minded, but not so open-minded that your brain falls out."
That's good.
So, East Texas, since I grew up there and now I live here, East Texas is it is closed-minded, a lot of areas. I was so happy to be a part of Northside that they were closed-minded enough to hold on to the faith, hold on to the truths of the Bible, but they weren't so closed-minded that they weren't open to learning new things that God would teach us. And so I love that. And I love that about here, too, at the church that we can attend right now, Covenant Generations Church.
Yeah.
I love that they're open-minded about things, but it's not so open-minded that they compromise the Word of God.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
But, yeah, it's good stuff. And I agree.
Good.
I agree with him about talking about last year that it's all a preparation. Like, this was a tough year for us, but I believe that 2012 really is the year to shine, the year that things are really going to pick up and show off. So,
absolutely,
I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Well, guys, I want to thank you for joining us. We're out of time, but hope you guys are having a great time, and I want to wish you a very happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
This is your boy S.A. with Brittny and Jered. Thank you for tuning in. This is Amateur Radio. See you in 2012. Yes.
See, in this life, we all artists. And every day we live, we paint on that canvas. I just hope that when I die, I leave a vivid portrait of none other than a king of kings. Said we gon' rep Christ, do it till we dead. Me and my crew, we gon' paint the whole city red. Paint the whole city red, paint the whole city red. Me and my crew, we gon' paint the whole city red. Said I rep Christ, do it till we dead. Me and my crew, we gon' paint the whole city red. Paint the whole city red, paint the whole city red. Paint the whole city red, paint the whole city red. Let's see the real disconnect between the God who forgives and the God who teaches us how to live. Discipleship ain't an option, it's a vital part of life, especially if we claim to put our hope off in the Christ. If Jesus is our King, then that means we should submit, building up our faith out in His Word until it's fit. Then we go and share a story, that's the Great Commission. Build up our community so we can grow as Christians. Biblical Van Goghs, cause that's where we get vision. Painting on the hearts in our city, that depiction of what His grace is, what His love and His mercy like. Feeling like I'm Jason, homie, we some city lights. We break the city. Said we gon' rep Christ, do it till we dead. Me and my crew, we gon' paint the whole city red. Paint the whole city red, paint the whole city red. Me and my crew, we gon' paint the whole city red. Said I rep Christ, do it till we dead. Me and my crew, we gon' paint the whole city red. Paint the whole city red, paint the whole city red. Paint the whole city red, paint the whole city red.
I rep Christ, not just my pastor and my church. Follow me, I follow Him and not the passions of this earth. Like cash just with clay, will return back to the dirt. Until I pass away, I rep Christ and that's my word. Crazy for Jesus, you can call me absurd for the gospel. The Great Commission made the decision to serve these lost souls. Repping the kingdom, not the culture. I crossed over, carry my cross over my shoulder, so this is cross culture. Join the militia where we march by faith, the cadence scripture. We paint in high definition so they get a better picture of Jesus Christ, cause He's more than just a popular figure, more than a prophet. He's God in the flesh, you beg to differ. Over 300 fulfilled prophecies to preach on corners, not of the watchtower, but yes, I do witness Jehovah. Changing lives, renewing the minds of these wretched pagans. We paint the blood of Christ, making His existence famous.
Said we gon' rep Christ, do it till we dead. Me and my crew, we gon' paint the whole city red. Paint the whole city red, paint the whole city red. Me and my crew, we gon' paint the whole city red. Said I rep Christ, do it till we dead. Me and my crew, we gon' paint the whole city red. Paint the whole city red, paint the whole city red. Paint the whole city red, paint the whole whole city red. Great painters spend time on their canvas, painting on the hearts in they city, no stanzas. Truth black and white, no gray, just pandas. So we can live holy in the field, Evander. Share truth like it's my last time they ever tell. Real talk on them, Alexander Graham Bell. Color pastels, that's that blood talk. And we walk in His grace, you see His blood walk. And we stay on that John 3:16, using the Bible to get inaccurate paint mix. Then we mix it up, and we paint the city. I know you red ink, will you go and paint with me? We paint the city. We paint the city. We paint the city. We paint the city. We paint the city with the blood of Christ.
The best from New York City. You were listening to Amped Radio. Amped Radio.
You can try to water me down, I won't drown. This ground is big enough for both us in this town. Mind blowing, shock your insight, like lightning when I write. End up like Ben Frank with the kite. Stay afloat in this ocean of hate, gloat and fog. Sell the ends of this earth in my safe boat, my yacht. Take notes, apply, straight for your heart. Shake yo and nod, escape your facade. There's a level below the treble, the octagon and settle. Take the bass and replace the space with your pedals. Creation, wood on the open road. The beat lies and grows, it's Pinocchio,
Uh-oh, here I go again, hustling in the town that I'm living in. Uh-oh, here I go again, holding down the town that I'm living in. Uh-oh, here I go again, hustling in the town that I'm living in. Uh-oh, holding down the town that I'm living in.
Uh-oh, you ain't ready for the scrambling. Catch one in the groin, or was it in the abdomen? All part of the hustle, part of being scandalous. Extra to get your neck split, cause that's the way I handle this. Heard a lot about the things that you might try to do. I guarantee to take you further, leave you gray and yellow instead of black and blue. The reason I got to hurt you, the law of inertia. Work the work when I'm working it, I'm certain that I'm hurting it. The perfect type of person for this person, hurt that's permanent. The gurgling's a deterrent for the next person that I'm working.
Uh-oh, here I go again, hustling in the town that I'm living in. Uh-oh, here I go again, holding down the town that I'm living in. Uh-oh, here I go again, hustling in the town that I'm living in. Uh-oh, holding down the town that I'm living in.
Catch me if you can, a threat with my hand. I'm set with command, demand the vocals, man. American eagle, illegal like contraband. A write up necessary evils like needles injecting sand. The people respect the man that can stand on his own. So give me your book, pen and a microphone to enter the dome. Dead zoomed in on the red homes of lead poems. Read through the rest homes, breathtaking like getting wind knocked out of you. Hand me your brush and see what I'm about to do. Hold it down on canvas so much that you can't miss the beauty attached with my town is fantastic.
Uh-oh, here I go again, hustling in the town that I'm living in. Uh-oh, here I go again, holding down